I had another YouTube account. I was doing a video blog on there for Epilepsy Awareness with Paisley. I forgot the login information, and I forgot my password, like basically everything on it. Last video I did was like last videos on there were like 5 months ago, and that was like 5 months ago. Sorry, my brain was kind of scattered. But yeah, then the life got to me, and plus the last place I was at before I moved to this new place, it was really hard to upload videos for some reason. It took 3 days, and I was even using Wi-Fi. I don't know. I think it was like the service was horrible there, and it was really hard for me to do videos, and I was really trying. But now I'm able to do them again, and I really gonna try to find a way to get everyone who wasn't watching. I don't think I had many people, but whatever. To know that I've switched over to my main account. This is my actual YouTube account, and but yeah, so catch up on everything from my last videos. When my seizure medication that they put me back on has been helping out for my epileptic, because like I mentioned in the past videos, just in case you're new followers, I have epilepsy, and I have epileptic seizures and non-epileptic seizures. My epileptic seizures I was born with, so I've been having seizures my entire life. The non-epileptic seizures is from trauma and PTSD and stuff like that from when I was a child. So it's definitely tough because my epileptic ones are treatable, or I guess you say treatable. As long as I'm on my medication, they're not as bad. They don't completely stop with me on the medicine I'm on. I'm still going through testing and stuff like that. Like I had an EEG scan done. Still haven't got the results back on that. I'll probably find out in February when my appointment is. But that was definitely not fun, doing an EEG scan, because I'll definitely let you know, like for people who are watching would be supporters, to learn more about epilepsy. The EEG scans, and it can be pretty tough, especially like my experience. Like, it wasn't the worst, definitely wasn't the worst, but it could have gone better. It was mainly because the nurses that did it were kind of rude. It took them like 23 years to find out I was born with epilepsy and that I've been having seizures my entire life. It took them 23 years. And I tried to explain this to them, every new neurologist, and I have actually. My neurologist, my actual neurologist, he is a epileptic specialist, which is the first time I've ever actually had one. Now, I rarely get to see him because he's such a busy guy. So I see his aide, who is just, it's really a practitioner neurologist, I guess. I don't know. She's a neurologist, but she's not. She's kind of, I'm definitely going to request for my actual neurologist, who's an epileptic specialist, because she doesn't exactly always know what she's talking about. She thinks she does, but she doesn't. And it kind of irritates me. Like, my last neurologist I had was a really, really good one, but I moved away, so I couldn't see him anymore. And she's kind of, he was close to being a specialist, but he was able to tell when I was having a seizure. Like, even my abstinence seizures are really hard to tell, and he could tell when I was having one right in front of him, and he was pretty good. But I don't really like her. The nurses were just really, really rude, though, and I didn't really enjoy the time. By the end of it, I was ready to bawl my eyes out. By the time we left, I just started crying, walking out the parking lot, because they were just so rude. They're always rude they always act like you're faking it. But anyways, so back on to catching up. So I got that all done. Just waiting on the results, I guess. See what they say. Hopefully, we'll probably find out, like I said, by February. And the service dog that I was having that was training, don't have her no more. Life happens. I end up getting my old dog back, though. Keep the story short, I had a husband, separated. He stole my dog from me, and I had her since she was born. And finally got her back, like I say, like 4 months ago. I ended up getting her back, and she, for the most part, is, since she grew up with me, she knows about my seizures, and she's, very trained. It's just, Yeah, she's very, very trained. So, but I will be doing more videos. I was just letting you guys know on that because it's a different dog, but she's pretty good at it too. I've trained all my service animals, so I can definitely help with that. And just, I guess the only thing I can, I guess I can say now without having to go into another video is let me know what you are wanting to learn on, be more, because like this is all just about epilepsy, seizures. People, if you are a supporter, there's, I have a lot of tips to help support somebody with epilepsy, because there's a lot of times there's things that people say that they think they're helping, and in reality they're not. And we know you mean well, we really do. But sometimes with our emotions, it's really hard to show that we know you mean well without, because we get upset. I mean, everybody does. It's really, really hard. But I'm also doing these videos not just for supporters, but also for people with epilepsy who feel like at the end is, that you can have a life. I can't drive. I can't technically do things on my own, but I am a stay-at-home mother, and I take care of my kids, and it's definitely a different life. It's definitely more of a struggle because you have less resources that other people can do. You can't, there's not really, feels like you can't do anything, but in reality, you can still live a normal life like everybody else. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna get off here. Just keep, waiting for my videos. I'll probably make another one in the next day or so, maybe sooner, just to get started. But yeah, welcome back, guys. I'm back.